Good morning, students. In today's session, we shall be learning more about sentences. So let's get started. Children, we make use of sentences when we speak as well as when we write. Sentences are a group of words that convey a meaning. Simply by putting some words, we can't call them a sentence unless they convey a meaning. For example,
sky blue the S.
Now these words don't convey any meaning and hence it is not a sentence. But when I rearrange the words, I get
the sky is blue.
Now this makes sense. So I can say that the sky is blue is a sentence. So you have to remember that sentences are those group of words that convey a meaning. The group of words will become a sentence only when it is accompanied by a verb. It is the verb that adds meaning to the group of words. In your earlier classes, you have already studied what is meant by a verb. Verbs are
action words.
It is these verbs that add meaning to the group of words. Without the verb, you will find that the group of words don't make any sense. Just look at the sentences in front of you. Let us try to identify the verbs in these sentences. Ram runs fast. Here the verb is
runs.
We ate tasty food.
Ate.
The girl sang sweetly.
Sang.
Now children, just look at the sentences very carefully. The verbs in these sentences give meaning to the group of words due to which we can call them a sentence. Suppose you remove the verbs, then these words will be meaningless. For example, if I remove the verb runs from Ram runs fast, it will be just Ram fast. So this group of words don't convey any meaning to me. So I cannot call it a sentence. And hence we can conclude that sentence is a group of words accompanied by a verb which conveys a complete meaning. Now let's look at the different types of sentences. A sentence that states or tells us something is known as a statement. Statements can provide us information. It could be a fact or it could offer us an explanation. Here are some examples. My mother is a doctor. Now here I'm telling you something about my mother. The earth moves around the sun. This is a fact. In the third one, I'm not well, so I didn't go out to play today. Here I'm offering you an explanation. So we can say that statement is that sentence that states or tells us something. Now remember, all the statements always begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. You can see it very well in the examples given here. These sentences are also known as declarative sentences. A sentence where we ask a question is known as a question sentence. Here are a few examples. How are you? When do we celebrate Children's Day? Where is your school? All the question sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Now, question sentences are also known as interrogative sentences. A sentence wherein we request, give an order, offer a suggestion or an advice is known as an imperative sentence. Here are some examples. Please write neatly. This is a request. Come here. It's an order. Let's go out today. It's a suggestion. Smita, study daily to get good marks. Here an advice is offered to Smita. So these sentences wherein we request, give a command, offer a suggestion or an advice is known as imperative sentence. Just like statements, imperative sentences also begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. A sentence which expresses our strong feelings and emotions is known as an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences deal with our feelings. Here are some examples. What a beautiful day it is. It expresses my state of being, how happy I am. Hooray, we have won the match. The sentence expresses my joy and excitement. Oh, he met with an accident. The sentence conveys my emotion of grief. So such sentences are known as exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences begin with a capital letter but they end with an exclamation mark. So children, in today's session we have understood that sentences are a group of words that convey a meaning. It is a group of words with a verb. We have also studied the 4 types of sentences. The first type is known as a statement which tells us or states something. It could be an information, fact or an explanation. All statements begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. The second type of sentence where we ask something is known as a question. Questions begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. The third type of sentence wherein we place a request, give an order, suggestion or an advice is known as an imperative sentence. Imperative sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. The sentences which express our strong feelings or emotions are known as exclamatory sentences. They begin with a capital letter and end with an exclamation mark. So I hope children you are clear with the different types of sentences. Thank you all for watching this video and see you soon in my next video.